This old parking lot on Manor Road is one of two locations the city of Austin is considering for a homeless campground. It's in East Austin between Pershing Drive and Greenwood Avenue. Several years ago, passengers who flew into Mueller Airport would go to the lot and get rental cars.
There used to be another rental car shop.
Stephen Walker told me he once worked on the lot. He's now worried what happened around City Hall and along roadways will happen here.
I don't know if, I'm for, helping folks or whatnot. I don't know if it'll be a good idea for the camping. I just don't know.
A bus stop is a short walk from the site, but so is a daycare. Residents in the Seabrook community say they anticipated the city-owned property would be used for more traditional type of housing.
We want a neighborhood with housing, affordable housing, some place that, that we would look across from there and see our neighbors.
City officials claim the campsites they've identified meet search criteria and will not be permanent. Instead of tents, temporary prefab structures will be used, similar to those going up at the state-operated camp near ABIA, known as micro shelters. But that and a promised residential outreach campaign did not ease concerns.
There has to be a place. There has to be a place for the homeless, but not here. And if it's claimed to be temporary, I really doubt that. Once it's grown in, I think it would be very hard to move it, and that would be really very difficult for all neighbors, all of us. There's got to be a place.
The site along Convict Hill is similar to the location on Manor Road. There are neighborhoods, schools, and it's also part of Old Austin.
I'm going to fight it. I'm going to do whatever I can do to fight this.
Debbie Swenson Hamilton lives next to the proposed campsite, which recently was a church. Years ago, the South Austin property was part of her family's dairy farm. The land, now owned by the city, is located between Mopac and Brody Lane.
I don't feel that I should be thrown out of my home because of safety reasons and health reasons and made to feel like I have to sell to get out of this.
The community pushback is similar to other city homeless shelter plans that have been pushed out. Bryce Brown, who rents a house in a nearby neighborhood, told me he understands the dilemma.
I would want anybody living in a tent for that to be temporary. You know what I mean? So I would want to put pressure on the city to find housing for people just because people need housing, not for any of my needs.
The community outreach program on both sites is expected to start sometime in August.